Hello, my name is Jameson Hapaninko, and I wanted to introduce you to Wealth Masters International and what we call the Wealth Accelerator. Now, I'd like for you to view this and think about how the choices in your life, how they're sometimes made on the current knowledge that you possess, and how a lot of times if we're lacking in financial knowledge or financial education, it's hard to make those choices that affect our life because we're limited. So let me share with you my story a little bit. A year and a half ago, I came under a certain situation where the banks, we had a thriving business, and the banks didn't want to let us borrow the money we needed to complete about $1.5 million worth of work we had lined up. So thankfully I'd found Wealth Masters International, and I had started educating myself with all the different things they had there, and I started realizing that now I had choices. Instead of going out and trying to find a hard money lender or trying to find somebody that could help float us through those projects, and we were in a tight situation because certain contractors had defaulted on us and they went bankrupt, and we were losing money from that, and so the banks didn't look at us favorably. But at that time I had the opportunity to make different choices because of the financial education knowledge that I had gained. And I wanted to make this video so that you can check out the Wealth Accelerator, and it's a way for me to give back because I know there's so many people out there that feel like they don't have choices, and really this is a way for you to get those financial choices back. I fast forward my life from about a year and a half ago, and right now I've spent about a month and a half already in Florida. Now we're down in Fort Lauderdale visiting my uncle. We were able to buy this coach right here, and we picked this up to travel with the family and to visit all the different family that we have throughout the U.S. and to go explore different areas and to see if we wanted to maybe move to a different place as well. But that are the changes that we've been able to make, and it's just been life-changing. So some people call this the lifestyle design company, and I really believe that it's that, and really a life-changing company, because once you have financial education, you can make choices, you can make different choices that will change your life, and then you can start designing the life that you desire. So enjoy the video, and I'll see you on the other side. Okay, I wanted to go ahead and show you exactly how the free financial analysis works that you can access from Wealth Masters International, just to go through and kind of get you an overview of what your financial situation looks like today. So anyhow, this is how you access it. Go up to your browser, you're up top, type into the address bar there, www.wmiwaonline.com, and push return. That's going to go ahead and bring you to the free financial analysis. It has a brief introduction. You go ahead and down here you can see how this free financial analysis bar lights up. Go ahead and click that, and then you just go in here and you got to enter in your information so they can send you a free copy of your free financial analysis when you're done. And it's not asking for your social security number. It's not asking for any. You don't have to worry about them selling it to anybody or any type of other list companies or stuff like that to where you're going to get a bunch of advertisement. So just go ahead and put your information in here. And if you don't want to even put your full name, I'm just going to go ahead and put like J, and then my last name, I'm just going to abbreviate it, HAP. My email address, I'm going to go ahead and just put like a filter email address that I have. It's JM. And if you don't want to give out your phone number, you don't have to. I'm going to put my phone number in here. Anyhow, the reason why I want to put this together is because a lot of people, there's a fear of the unknown, and there's a lot of people that just don't know something that there's something out there like this. And when they do find out about it, they're afraid to go and check it out. So I'm going to walk you step by step, show you how this thing works and how simple it is to get a free financial analysis. Compliments of Wealth Masters International and any of the consultants that you might either be working with or that you might have met either online or offline. So it's real simple. Basically, you go down here and you type in what you have. I'm going to go ahead and just type some figurative numbers in there and give you guys a free look at this. So mortgage, let's type in that we have a mortgage, and the mortgage balance we're going to say is $200,000, and that's an interest rate. Let's say you didn't get a real good interest rate, it's 7%, and your payment is $1,330 a month, current payment. Okay, so then let's go ahead and type in some more debt here. You know, most people have an automobile, so let's type in an automobile for $25,000 that you went out and bought yourself a used BMW or something. And your interest rate on here is 5%. The payment, let's say it's going to be $450. We'll go down here to, let's put another automobile on there. Okay, so that's what pretty much the middle class average American's credit debt looks like. So let's take a look. You go down here, you push the next button, and it's going to take you to the next page, and it brings you to a quick analysis that's prepared for JHAP. So here, let's take a look at what we've got here. It's showing we have a total debt obligation of $290,000. That's a monthly debt obligation of $3,580. The total time it's showing that it would take us to normally get out of debt would be 30 years and 1 month. The principal interest during that time, which a lot of people don't really realize how this stuff adds up, but it's compounded interest. I think it was Einstein that said compound interest is like the 8th wonder of the world, and this is why. We're going to find out down here through this analysis here. So it's saying that your principal interest payment was $597,000. Now this would be if you were to pay this normally through that 30 years and 1 month. That you would be actually paying $307,350 of interest alone, which averages out to about $851 a month. So, okay, so this gets a little bit where it gets interesting. So we come down here and we look at the analysis. It says your debt obligation was this, $290,000, your monthly payment. Now, the total time to be debt-free without changing that monthly payment. Now, this is the big thing here, is that with using the Wealth Accelerator, you could actually get out of debt in 9 years and 3 months. And the total principal and interest payment would go down from nearly $600,000. It would drop just over $200,000 to $393,000. And you would have an early payoff of 20 years and 10 months. Now, I would like to call this a paradigm shift for a lot of people that are out there. I know it was one for me when I first started realizing how compounded interest works, but what there's a series of different calculators that are used through the Wealth Accelerator that take and combine everything and make it to where you don't have to increase the monthly outgoing expenses that you have as far as your debt obligation goes, and get out of debt. We're showing here 20 years and 10 months early. Now, is that cool or what? Okay, now this is where it gets really cool. After getting out of debt in 9 years and 3 months, and if you were to take the money that you were spending and reinvest it conservatively, you could actually build a real wealth equaling $2,290,459. Now, this is based on you reinvesting that $3,580 per month at a conservative 8% interest over a 20-year and 10-month time period, which it shows right here. Now, it's asking you, what is this costing you for you not to take action and to educate yourself? You know, whether you use the Wealth Accelerator or you just start educating yourself, what's it costing you per day of not taking action? Well, if you take this number here and the actual number that you would be spending on interest, which was up here, and you take those two numbers, and that comes out to be about $230 a day that you're actually losing out on. Now, like I said before, Einstein was the one that said that compound interest, what he considered the eighth wonder of the world. Now this is why I would like to just share this with you and encourage you, if you have some debt, or if your parents have debt, or you know anybody that has debt, send them to this site, have them do a free financial analysis. Well, cool. I trust that you enjoyed the video. Now that you've seen how the credit card companies and the banks are draining your pocket, if you'd like to get the full copy of the Wealth Accelerator, feel free to contact my wife or I on Facebook, or go to the bottom of the page and you can check out the killer business presentation that Wealth Masters has put together to help you put money in your pocket instead of taking money out of your pocket. So have an amazing day. You absolutely deserve it. Goodbye for now.